there are a few people, just a few people. So please, on this night jazz, I'm going to speak about paying. Ngenda kwogera ku muyimbi way back. So mujje mulaikinge mbaleetera omuyimbi gwe mbaleetedde obudde buno obw'ekiro, tutambule mpola mpola. Tugenda kuba nga tutambula mpola, nga ino bwe nkola ebyange mpola mpola, bwe striking akapeni kange mpola mpola, bwe agenda okubeera nga otwegatako, just come knowing tugenda kubeera nga twogera ku muyimbi ate twogere ku bayimbi. Nkuwe ku example y'abayimbi be tugenda okubeera nga twogerako. Katugeze twogere ku mugenzi Paulo Prince Job, Paulo Kafeero. Twogere ku muyimbi ki omulala? Which other artist are we going to speak about? Prince Job, Paulo Kafeero. Twogera ku Prince Job, Paulo Kafeero. Twogere ne ku muyimbi ki? Twogere ku muyimbi ki? Twogere ne ku muyimbi ono. Muyimbi ki? Which artist ali awo? Twogere ku muyimbi ki? Twogere ku Wanji. Iye. Hey. Please, you subscribe, eh? You're subscribed. I'd gone somewhere, but I've come back. And strictly, we are going to speak about artists. That's what we are going to speak about today. This evening and night, please don't forget to subscribe. You like. I'd gone somewhere, somebody had tried to call me. But we're going to speak about like a few artists. And please, name your favorite artist. We are going to speak about a favorite artist. And we are going to start speaking about like... first, we shall begin with Prince Job Paul Kafeero. Yes, Prince Job Paul Kafeero. Then we shall go to Sir Matthias Walkaga. Then after speaking about Sir Matthias Walkaga, we shall also speak about the latest King Saha versing. King Saha, please, you subscribe, you like the video. Tugenda kwogera ku Prince Job Paul Kafeero, twogere ku Matthias Walkaga, twogere ku Sir. Those are the artists we are going to speak. Please, you're free to come in my inbox and you ask me anything, you tell me anything, you grab anything, and you subscribe. Okay, and we move together. First, there is a fight. It has been in the news all over. All you fight about them almost all the times. It has been a real fight. But remember, when I'm speaking about this artist, they are called Prince Job Paul Kafeero. Yaimba Kayimba, he sang the song, and I'm not going to play here. But please, you like the video, you subscribe to the video, you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yes, we move. I subscribe. Once you text with me in the my inbox, I'll be able to get your name. We subscribe to each other. I subscribe to you, and also subscribe together. But the issue is, we are gonna be wanakamanyi kaliwo nga emanyi yogera ono Uganda kyaliwo. Yeah, the evening night jazz. Strictly, it's the evening night jazz. Please, you're free to let me know where you are, your country, how you are, and how grateful am I. You tell me how you like the show, how we're going to be moving. I'm going to be able to teach you And strictly what I'm going to teach is artist. As we enjoy, we shall be enjoying simplistically with what? What are we going to be enjoying with? We shall be able to move with you as you subscribe to the video, as you move to the video, as you also tell me anything in my inbox. You're free to tell me anything. You are free to ask me anything. Don't scroll, just tap the screen you like my video. And remember, I've told you I'm talking about three artists. Prince the late, Saha who is living, and King Saha versing Haruna Kasolo. King Saha versing Haruna Kasolo. In yesterday's show, if you're in America, yes, thank you, please don't forget to subscribe too. You have to subscribe and ask me anything. You come in my inbox, and once I have a pen here, once you subscribe, I'll be able also to subscribe to you. But the topic we're having today is about three artists strictly. We have four artists, but we have Prince Job the late, Masa Mathias Walkaga, then we have King Saha right now at the table. And remember yesterday's show was all over in the Kazibe couple's show. Eyo shuri yabadde kuba omusajja n'agenda nakuba akayimba agamba wanakamwanyi kaliwo nga Kiuganda kyogera kati amawanga gaaliwo nga kino kisigikuba okitegeera. Please come in my inbox. Once you subscribe, we shall be moving. It's a simple night jazz with me, Brian Bonanza. So Prince Job yagenda nakuba akayimba, mukuba akayimba kawala ka kinyozi, yakuba akayimba era mupaati yake tonkwatangako bwengba mu luguudo. Yes, yakuba paati eyo n'agamba tonkwatangako bwengba mu luguudo. Najjukira nti story ya Prince Job Paulo Kafere yakubira akayimba, the time he sang that song of kawala ka kinyozi. The time we are in Bilakaimba, please tap the screen. You like the video, you subscribe. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. And you come in my inbox, we chat together. We are Kaimba, aka Prince Joe, aka Kawalakachi News. Remember, the story was true. You're gonna na ingira taxi, oluvanyuma lw'okuyingira taxi, we yingira taxi. Niwabeerawo ekibooziboozi nga w'otuula. Tebamanyi nti otudde mu taxi, they don't know that you are sitting in a taxi and you are a celeb. Obontegeera, you're a celeb. And after a short time, then there was a story in the taxi, a narrative story. Then that narrative story was like, Kale Kafero, the Prince Job, the late, tried to come into my inbox to okunjagala. As you know the story. Now, here, this is how the story comes. We are in the night live jazz. And I'm bringing up the story from King Saha to Prince Job Paul Kafelo, letting in the story to know who the artist is. Omuyimbi kiba kitegeeza ki? Please, you tap the screen, you subscribe to my video, we chat. It is a simple night jazz. Don't go away, okay? Omuyimbi bamwogerako, they spoke about him. The lady in the taxi said that guy wanted to vibe me, so I refused. The artist refused. When he went back home, Prince Job Paul for Cafe sat and wrote the song Lucia Kawala Kinyozi. This is where the story begins from, in the song. And up to now, people are still subscribing to the song of the late Prince Job Paul Kafero. But you are subscribing all Rimba. Remember, the story was in the taxi. And a long time story. It's not just a simple story, but it was a long time story. Nkujira, nkuletere, nzire ku Mathias Walkaga, omuyimbi wakadonkamu, tujje ku muyimbi King Saha. So when we speak about that, it's a simple night jazz. Please tap the screen, you subscribe. Let's to Bangura. Hi to Bangura. Please you subscribe. I also subscribe. But we are the topic today in the house. The topic in the house is about artists. Artists, familiaring artists. Never, never joke with the artist, my friend. Please, which country are you in? Never joke with the artist. Please, you tap the screen and you like, you subscribe to the videos. In this night jazz, Kabala Kachinyozi, when you look into the song, the story was true. Blandina come along, all the songs that have been played, Walumbe Zaya, all the songs, they were true. Now, there was another scenario of the of Sir Mathias Walkaga weyajira ayimba akayimba kale tuleepuke bwe wanti kudde jabike olutumakulemye okutembeeya ebizigo ze kunze bidibe oli mutale bwe wanti nkudde otunono timbuulira luta ti kale katuleepuke bwe wanti nkudde twabike katuleme okutembeeya ebizigo ze kunze bidibe. So all the kind of the story yali true story. Sir Mathias Walkaga yava omukozi w'ebizigo nti ebizigo by'okubiddugaza simanyi bikoze bitya biddugaza. It was also a narrative story. It's a simple narrative story. And being a narrative story, my friend, please you subscribe to the video. I've told you the story in the house is about artists, familiaring artists. So whenever you joke with the artist, please be very careful. Whenever you come out, you start criticizing artists. We don't want to pay. Remember, we had a scenario of Gravito Mutuju demanding Bebe, and also Bebe came out to say, "Please, I'm going to." Bebe is saying they haven't given him money to pay back artists who are demanding him. Now here comes the scenario of King Saha and Haruna, and I've told you. In the song of Tulepuke with Sir Mathias Walkaga, mbobo buyimba bwennyini nyini nti obuyimba bwali bwajjala nenkujjira nti tolina kayimba aka Lucia Kabala Kachinyoozi nako yali true story newankubadde Prince Job Paul Kafero obuyimba bwonna bwe yalina. Please, you tap the screen, you subscribe. In the night jazz, we have the little time story about artists to familiar artists. Never joke with the artist, my friend. Temuzanyisanga bayimbi. Temuzanyisa, never to play. Never to play around with the artist, because an artist can step on you in every angle. Following the scenario of Kawalaka Chinyozi, of Prince Job Paul Kafero, follow the scenario of Sir Mathias Walkaga with the guy who made this Vaseline for Samona. Following the trend, and now come to the scenario of Haruna, Honorable Minister Haruna Kasolo. Yesterday's show of Kazibwe, about to know that Kazibwe Kapo's show yesterday at the front at the hotel. Which hotel was that? I don't know. I've forgotten the hotel. You saw the reason as to why Rachi King Saha yasobodde okubeera natenga ayogera bingi he spoke too much, he spoke a lot. Oba okitegeera, please subscribe, you tap the screen, watch it, yavuddeyo n'ayogera bingi naye okutusinzira ku bifaananyi ebyafulumye wakati wa King Saha Haruna Kasolo, omusajja yatudde nga naye mwe omuyimbi jukira olutalo olwesubukira olunene wakati wa King Saha ne Haruna Kasolo minister. Olutalo luli wa King Saha yakera kumacha n'ategeka show. Mu kutegeka show, he was staging a show ekyotera. Then because of politics, omusajja nga avaayo nga show ya King Saha agiggala. He closed the show. N'amufiiriza ssente. Remember, osasudde, you paid everything. Osasudde ebyuma, okoze advert, abantu bangi bataddemu ssente okubeera nga they get back their money. Kati n'ovaayo ekivvulu n'okiggala without any compensation. You close the show without any compensation. There are people who have come out to say what King Saha did was bad. Now, what do you expect King Saha to do? sometimes tunenya abantu, we blame people, we come out to blame people, netugamba simanyi what he has done. To me, on my side, I could say King Saha yakoze, it is the what's supposed to be done. Oba kitegera kubanga omusajja akyalina obusungu ku mutima. Imagine losing almost 100 200 aim 200 millions of money. People, but you pay for your, you pay for the tents, you pay for the system, sound system, you pay for all organization, and at the end somebody comes out to say I've cancelled because of politics. Now bajja ne babuuza King Saha, the story comes, ne babuuza King Saha, now tell us, please, you subscribe to the video. We are in the night jazz, a simple night jazz. I don't always make shows like this, but we just speak about the simple night jazz. Now, King Saha, they asked King Saha in a simple interview. Ne bamubuuza, King Saha is a musician, a Ugandan musician. They asked him, please tell us your worst time during music and what could have left you to leave music. King Saha yagamba, I will never forget the time when they cancelled my show. The show that I was supposed to sing. Mu district y'ekyotera. Now, all because of politics. Nagamba, Haruna Kasolo, I will never forget Haruna Kasolo, Honorary Minister of Uganda. I will never forget him, even on my day of death, even on my day of living, everywhere I will look for him. That's why yesterday, Musho ya King Saha, please, you subscribe, like the video, you comment, you ask me anything in my comment section, we shall be able to talk. We are in the night jazz, simple night jazz about the artist. I brought for you the other story of Prince Job Paulo Kafelo, familiar artist, never joke with the artist, never familiar the artists of Uganda, never familiar the artists. Yesterday in the show of Kazibe Kapo, Haruna nga avayo, King Saha nga avayo, ngatandika kuyimba wanakamwanyi kaliwo nga buli kimu nga twogera ekimala jjukira nti Prince, jjukira nti King Saha yagamba, I will never forgive Haruna Kasolo, Honorable Minister whatsoever, buli ango yonna. Now yesterday we yayingira show, we yamaze okuyingira show n'agamba kankuba kayimba. Then abayayi ne bamubuuza, which song should I sing? N'agamba, the guy is there. The guy King Saha is there. I want to get up and say King Saha is there. Please don't forget to subscribe to the video. Don't forget to leave the video without subscribing. We are in night jazz, and this night jazz is about the artist. Never too familiar with the artist. Guy, we have the yo. Nagamba abantu, the audience, please, what can I do right now? What should I sing about? Please just sing the song. The guy is there. Nti Haruna Kasolo wali atudde, they sang the song, doimba akayimba bulungi, akayimba wanakamwanyi kaliwo nga bayaye boogera. Oba kitegera Uganda kyaliwo nga buli kimu kitambula. So after that, the show was so massive. The guy, omusajja engeri gyafirinzeemu n'abeera nga takyasobola. Haruna Kasolo yeegombye kimeeza okubeera nga kimumira. Omukazi wano simanyi Princess Amira, simanyi yabaddamu wetaawo because ebitya byonna. Please, kiriwo kiti. The issue is simple. As we enjoy the fruits here, we enjoy life here, the thing is simple. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like my videos. Yeah, you like the video, you tap the screen, we chat together in inbox. I've told you the night jazz strictly kubayimbi baffe abawano obutamanyira. Now, King Saha ekimuluma. What is paining King Saha? And abamu bali mukugamba what King Saha did was bad. To me, King Saha kyeyakoze, it is not bad. King Saha kyeyakoze, it's not bad. Kubanga if it was you, he made you to make a loss without a compensation. You made a loss because of politics. Omusajja nanyiga nagamba, I'll look for you. And yesterday he looked for him on the table n'ayimba akayimba. What is supposed to be done? Abayimbi bavuddeyo ne bagamba, now you are spoiling things. Let's be realistic. Okimanyi bulungi nti the guy has a voice. Artists have voices. Abayimbi balina amaloboozi. They have big voices. You subscribe to the video, you like the video. We are speaking about a Simple Night Jazz, and the Simple Night Jazz is about artist of Uganda, and this artist okubeera nga mumanyira abayimbe ne mutandika okubeera nga bakola kye bakola. Somebody is forced to do something because abala tagenda kufuna kye bayita sympathy, oba tagenda kufuna kye bayita favor, oba tagenda kufuna obwenkanya all of the time, oba okitegeera tagenda kufuna. That's why asalawo n'agamba let me do this. Ekyabaddewo ekyo King Saha ne Haruna Kasolo yaswadde n'abula akameza, asitula akameza abulewo bw'ati asituke nga there is no way. Omusajja ekisinga okumuluma, what Haruna Kasolo can do to King Saha okusobola okubeera nga amusonyiwa, it is only one. Asobola okusabira nga asasula either to do this, asasula ekivulu kye yasalamu. That show ekivulu kye yasalamu n'abeera nga akola loss, akisasule kyonna kiriyirire kyonna kyekiruma King Saha. Kyebula yagamba I will never forgive Haruna Kasolo. That's why he came out n'ayimba n'akayimba nti wanakamanyi kaliwo nga Uganda kyenyuma, ono Uganda kyaliwo nga ffenna tunyumirwa obulamu. Omusajja we yamusonzemu, never joke with the artist and never play with the artist. Kubanga emyaka egyayita twalina scenario ya Sam Mathias Walukaga n'omukozi w'ebizigo bya Samuna yamutabukira. Sam Mathias Walukaga n'amukubamu akayimba araptuna kayimba kali hit. Nenkugamba waliyo scenario ya Lucia Prince Job Paul Kafero the late n'akuba voice out nekubira ddala. Now yesterday twabadde ku show ya Kaziwe. Ekiruma King Saha, it's not to get the massive money oba okufuna no, but what means King Saha, it is one thing. King Saha wants his money. He's feeling that time, feeling that pain neyo kati jagezako n'agamba now owansasula waggalawo show yange nenkola loss, no fees sent, notakola any kind of compensation. Yes, wagana okola compensation nti yeah. Now nankangezeeko kubeera nga nate nkolagako nti I'm not a joking subject. Nsobola okubeera nga nkulabisiza mu bantu. Remember, an audience for artist is different from you being an artist. You ngabwe audience for an artist is a bit different, Kyebulaba, if is an artist is fighting you, olina okwesunako. Now twatunulidde Bebe ng'avaayo. Bebe n'ayogera n'agamba they could, of course, Gravity Omutuju yabanjako Bebe bubi nnyo. The voice of an artist is so high. Eddoboozi lya artist liri waggulu. Bebe n'avaayo bamubanja ssente, Gravity nga mubanja. People were demanding, the issue went viral on social media. Simanyi because Bebe sasula Gravity sente ze, sasula sente ze. Now all those kind of the scenarios came out. Remember, we in the Night Jazz. Now, simanyi sente tebanaba kumusasula, but Bebe came out and said, please, money tebanaba kubanga bampa sente, but when money comes, I'm going to pay. Now, the issue of yesterday is King Saha versus Haruna Kasolo, the artist. Please subscribe to my video. You text my video. Now, all that kind of scenario. Bw'owulira scenario ng'ezo, nze ebifaananyi binabadde nga ndaba wakati wa Haruna yeegombye. Haruna Kasolo yeegombye kubeera nga afuluma to get out. Afulume ku table, afulume olw'okuswala. But there is no way. Ate twawulidde nti simanyi yalagidde amasannyalaze gaveeko the power to get off, simanyi because of it byonna nga there is nothing. But I have to remind you is that King Saha has said the day will never what agenda kubeera nga yeerabira to forget in his life is when Haruna Kasolo cancelled his show. When Honorable Haruna Kasolo, imagine you otegese show, esho gyotegese ogitaddemu obutitimbi bw'essente, ogitaddemu ssente, obulimbe bw'essente mu show gyotegese. Mu kutegeka eyo show omaliriza buli kimu, okoze advert, osasudde ssente, okozeseza ba tent makers, all of them obasasudde ssente. At the end bakugamba, you know, we have cancelled your show. You have cancelled your show. And remember, if you cancel a show, oyina kuba nga you compensate my show that you have cut, kubanga ntaddemu ssente, have inserted money in my show. Mpangisiza kyebayita mpangisiza tent, mpangisiza system ebyuma, abakozi abakolako okola wiring system yona have the end, and you cancel the show. Abantu basasudde ssente zaabwe, and I was to give back their money. Now yesterday some people came out to say, hey, what King Saha did was bad. If it was me, my friend, let me tell you, we joke with the organizing committee. Sometimes those are kind of things. It is a shit. You know, there's the kind of a shit. Sometimes the things you do, people do. Hey, I'm sorry for those ones who felt that it was bad. It was a bad approach. It was the straight way forward. Kubanga, there is no way we're going to get office into Haruna Kasolo. Into Haruna, let me pay me back. This money, do whatsoever, do what. There is no way. The only way Haruna, and the only way Haruna can feel at home in Uganda, feeling in Uganda, is by compensating the losses made to King Saha. King Saha, I know kuberanga asasurwa sente. Please, you subscribe, you enjoyed the video. We're in the night jazz. Strictly the night jazz is simply about artists in Uganda. I began saying the artists in Uganda are very tough when it comes to their minds. We recently had Gravity Mutiju. Gravity Mutiju demanding his money, of course, ayagala sente ze. Ezamuyimbira for the campaign of Muzeyi Owakitegera. But Bebe came out, I think recently today in the morning, yabadde ku show Loshe gye yabaddeko n'agamba tebanaba kubanga bamuwa sente. So we are at least getting the latest information. But yesterday, when you go to social media, simanyi because of buli kimu ekiriko, nakugambye nti there are things you do. There are things you do as artists you familiar a doctor, familiar an engineer, you familiar who whatsoever, but never to joke and familiar go beyond your limits of an artist. What Haruna, I think in the window was Kazibe Kapo made a deal, a scrambling deal, whereby nga King Saha abadde alina okuyimba, and some latest information that has come out today is showing that now to invite again Haruna Kasolo in a show as a honorable minister, you have to give the list to him that this artist and this artist is the one that we're going to sing. Please, these are the shows for yesterday. Subscribe to my videos. Subscribe, you tap the screen, you like the video. We are talking about the night jazz, about the artists of Uganda. And yesterday we are simplifying, giving you the latest information about yesterday's show, King Saha with Kazibe Kapo. And Kazibe Kapo hasn't come out to complain, but several people have come out to complain over King Saha's how King Saha reacted. Imagine if it was you, Odimukutega show, you are arranging all the system and you have made everything, and they cancel your show without compensating for the money that you have inserted in the show. How do you feel? And that is what is annoying King Saha. And King Saha said, I will never in my life forgive Haruna. Not only forgiving, but even when I'm dead, I will never. And we give advice, a simple advice for these artists who are coming out to say that Simani, whatsoever. Please pay, compensate when you say you have cancelled my show, because He cancelled the show. He cancelled the show for political reasons. If you say that you have cancelled my show, compensate. I will not do anything. Compensate for that closure of my concert, for that cancel of my concert, because I've inserted a lot of money to earn. So for you just come out to say my show has been closed and whatsoever, I keep that rage on my heart until when you do so. So yesterday was a narrative day for Haruna Kasolo and King Saha in the show at Front Page Hotel. Mama Nyabo, you never you joke with other artists or joking any other artist, but never to joke with artists. I'm not saying that I should give morale to artists to demand their responsibilities or what. It's not a political side that maybe I'm supporting King Saha, maybe what, but this one is sympathetic and being a how do I say it, being realistic. You are an artist in Uganda, you're an artist in South Africa, you're an artist in America, you're an artist in Sudan, whatsoever, and you have arranged your show in a certain place. After arranging the show in a certain place, they come to cancel your show. When they cancel your show because of political reasons, now somebody, if you cancel my show, what's supposed to do is simple: cancel my show, pay, compensate for the show, because there are many people. There are many people who had paid to enter the show. There are many people who had paid to sell their goods, good service and service to people. All those ones were losses, and people cried. Now, what if people sold who had paid this for the show? Those ones who paid for the spaces to sell off their things, what if they say they connived? It was a connive. What if they say like that? That's why when Haruna came out, King Saha came out to sing, kona kamanyi kaliwo, ona kamanyi kaliwo ngayugana kakula, chimala kanchite, chimala tubireke obosegera. When he came out to sing, people asked, which song should I play next? They said, play for us that song. Play for us that song. And I said, oh, you want to play? Let me play. Where is him? He's seated there. Let me direct him. He wants what King Saha wants, for the settlements to be done. For the before even other people come out to criticize what is it bad. Yes, even if it was bad, don't be on the other side. Think about both sides. Let's judge basing both sides. Once you judge on both sides, like for example, we look on both sides. You cancelled my show. After cancelling my show, you didn't compensate for the show. Please, what I request for me to silence me. Silence me by compensating my money that I inserted into the show. That is it. Compensate for the show. You silence me for good. But you have called okulanga echivulu can take you a lot of money. Okulanga chikutwalira sente nyingi. So when I come out to say nanze nkoze chivulu change simanyi ntaddewo sente zange ate goze katika nanka kutambulireko paka era yakyogera nagamba nti I'm going to move on you nkutambulireko until okumanya that this guy was so courageous, this guy was so serious. He said, I know what I'm saying. Anytime from now I will die, but don't forget to take me to my place. Don't forget to take me to my place. My dear friends who are on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe. We are on the evening night show, and the evening night show is strictly we are just about the artists of Uganda. I told you I began from the time for Prince Job. All those ones is familiarity. Prince Job sat in a taxi going back home. Then he finds somebody in the taxi. After finding somebody in the taxi talking about him, that artist asked me to get married to him, to him. Then I refused. Then he said, not knowing the guy in the taxi, he didn't know that that person in the taxi, the one who was in the taxi, was Prince, the golden boy of Africa. Now, when Prince John Paul Kasolo went home, he wrote a song, Lucia Kawalaka Chinyozi. And the song is still booming up to now. That is one scenario. There are many scenarios. But I'm telling you, if an artist gets annoyed, for his case, for another case, it is bad. It's another case that you can't even think about. Please tap the screen. You tap the screen, we chat together. You ask me anything. Now, I bring for you another scenario. That scenario happened around 2013, 2014, around there. The scenario of Sam Mathias Walukaga with this guy who makes Vaseline, Samona, Vaseline. Now, there are some incidents that happened between Samona and Sam Mathias Walukaga. I think he blackmailed Sam Mathias Walukaga about or taking the wife or whatever, and also had the stories of killing Sam Mathias Walucaga's daughter, all those scenarios. Now, Sam Mathias Walukaga came out, he sang the song. After singing the song, in artist, I'm telling you the scenarios that happens when you annoy an artist. When you annoy an artist, you understand? Now here we come into the story. The story ends by even wanting to imprison the prison Sam Mathias Walukaga mu story. Now here yesterday, King Saha ali mu show yachi Kazibe Couple. He's in the show of Kazibe Couple. Mukubera mu Kazibe Couple show na yasa ibyama. And remember mu interviews, in the interviews for that guy, is there a Atlantic Bulungi to once the time I find you, once that time I do it, ngera kubanga nache nchogera. I do it in Chabia. Yeah? Please subscribe, you like. Onako rejo. Ebintu tubikozesa kajanja, we do it with kajanja, kasolo, simanyi bikoze bitya, but onaku nga lutuuse gaya akutabukira n'ogamba antabukidde. Ekintu nekitabuka. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to love the video. Don't forget to say hey to me. And remember, when you say hey, everything will be kawa. Should I end the show? I don't want to end the show right there at this time, but I'm waiting for only 40 minutes. If I reach 40 minutes, I'll be able to chat with me. We shall be able to talk with me. I'll be able to narrate the stories, simple artists, jazz, simple artists, everything. And we shall be able to listen to whoever. Nyera kubiranga nate njogerako namwe ab'emikwano. Today, emboozi y'abatiste ewedde. Please tap the screen. Emboozi y'abatiste ewedde. Njagala tunyumyemu ku kastori akatono. And this story that I always narrate, the simple, should I say it is a love story? Not a love story. But guno muze guba gusukka nnyo. There are responsibilities as a guy, there are responsibilities as we guys who don't say anything, and I would like to say, how do we behave ourselves and how do we behave in all the times of you understanding each other. Please, when you subscribe to the video, you tell me, you talk, you ask me anything in my inbox, just click there. Once you subscribe to my videos, I also subscribe to you. We subscribe together, we move together. As a simple jazz, we just together, we talk together. We're in a simple artist, and we've been on the story for artists like King Saha, Prince John Paul Kasolo the late, and Sam Mathias Walukaga. All those people have been annoyed. They were annoyed, and they came out to make blunders in their life, and those blunders came out to be so rude. And that's why I tell you that once you're familiar with an artist, please go slow. Go slow. Once you start any war against an artist, start it with two. Don't just come out and say, I'm starting a war. My friend, once you start a war on an artist, make sure you have the audience that stands you. And when you have an audience, please, Totawana. When you have no audience, don't attack an artist. Most especially the artists of Uganda, of UG. Those artists of UG. So the acid of the UG, they are so complicated. Just like the way artists are, most of the journalists are so complicated. So, dear friends, with these few minutes, allow me to say you've been good listeners, you've been good viewers for today's show. And I say I love you so much. We meet tomorrow. Yeah, should we meet tomorrow? I didn't want to go, but I wanted to go. Let me leave. We meet tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, thank you.